Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome inside the Edge from Edmond, Oklahoma. This is Curtis Johnson alongside James Jalbert tonight. We welcome you along to men's ACHA Division I hockey, featuring the visiting University of Oklahoma Sooners, ranked number 38, coming into action against the number 5 ranked University of Central Oklahoma Broncos. The Broncos winners of last night's game, 4-1, coming in featuring a 4-game winning streak as they were able to defeat Colorado last weekend and Missouri State the weekend before that. The Sooners, winners of 3 in a row before last night's contest, so they come in obviously losing last night. And we welcome you inside to senior night for the Broncos. The annual senior night to celebrate our seniors. James, it's probably the final game of the season, depending on if next weekend's games go ahead against the Division II team that's going to come in to play the Broncos. What are you looking tonight for the Broncos as they kind of wrap up their season as prepare to Nationals in a couple weeks?
Yeah, you know, I think with Nationals coming up, you look to see the Broncos play that complete game, play smart, do things right, not get any DQs, not get anything crazy like that. You got to play smart going in, especially if, you know, there ends up not being the games next weekend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So if you're looking at that, then you just want to play a good solid 60, finish it off, play the way the Broncos did last night, a good portion of the game, and try to get a good complete game out of it. But want to see a little bit more of the power play and penalty kill. Stack those numbers up a little bit higher as the Broncos head in, and who knows tonight. I think statistically, the Broncos could seal the WCHL as well.
They can. So they come into action with the University of Las Vegas winning last night, but UNLV 2 points behind. So really, it's in UCO's hands. They get a win this evening, and they will have wrapped up the WCHL for the, I think we said 3rd year in a row, correct?
Third or fourth.
Well, there was the COVID 2020 that was canceled.
COVID 2020. 2021, I believe we won it. And last year we won it going into Nationals.
Yep.
So this would be another 3 in a row, but technically, 5, 6?
Yeah, because 2019, I believe Arizona was able to win that one. So the Broncos with a chance to wrap up the WCHL, to go into Nationals, hoping to pad that ranking. University of Liberty, the team in 6 right behind us, is currently beating Minot State 3-1.
Yeah, that'll be quite the shakeup.
Interesting to see what the rankings do heading in, because Minot ranked number 1. We'll see if they drop it all, because they were defeated last night too by Liberty, scored a 5-1. So we'll have to see what happens with the rankings. I think there's just one more computer ranking to go, I believe, before Nationals. So we'll see how that all shakes out. And then we're going to have senior night. So we'll meet the seniors when they join. They're going to have all the seniors start. So we'll have the senior lineup of all seniors dressed this evening. And then we'll do senior night between the first and second intermission. So we hope you stay with us for that as we honor our seniors this evening. We have 7 seniors, which is it's actually a really high number of seniors, to be honest, James. This will probably be the highest in quite some time. A couple years ago, I believe it was 4. I know my year it was 4 as well. A couple of seasons before that, we maybe had 3.
Yeah, big graduating class coming out this year.
It is.
And a lot of that, I think, having to do with that COVID year as well. A lot of these guys able to get that extra year
of eligibility
and stuff. I did want to throw in, currently, right now, if you go to give.uco.edu, you can give to the Broncos through the UCO Foundation to help get the Broncos to that 20K mark for Nationals.
Yeah, helps out a ton with Nationals.
Yeah. And I know down in the stands, we got Papa J's. I'm going to give a plug for the family at the same time, because we're selling pulled pork sandwiches, $10, but all proceeds go directly to UCO to get the boys whatever they may need heading into Nationals.
So as the Sooners take the ice, we'll stand by for the UCO lineups, and then we're going to have a separate puck drop this evening too, James, as the president of the university is going to stop by to drop the ceremonial puck drop tonight as well. Looking forward to that.
Absolutely. You know, it's a great thing. We're starting to see the university.
Really
a lot of people really come
behind
behind the team. We had the football program here that one night where they came in and did a ceremonial puck drop. And I mean, even back when you were playing, the football team supported the boys really well.
Yeah, the school is starting to get a lot more behind the team within the last, I would say, what, 8 to 10 years, maybe even less than that.
Yeah.
4 to 5 years, maybe. Just how we're consistently ranked around the top of the ACHA, right? And the school sees that as a really good opportunity to get out in front of it and say, this is a nationally ranked program.
Right.
So they've started to put a little more oomph behind the team.
Absolutely.
Which is obviously
well
appreciated,
deserved.
and it takes a lot to run the program. So anytime you can get the backing of the university to help us out is fantastic.
And it looks like there's 12 days currently left on the UCO give.uco UCO Foundation page. There's 12 days left currently, sending about $4,500 for
I believe you can find that
the team
link on the UCO Instagram page, I believe.
Instagram and our Facebook.
There you go.
Yep. So check out UCO Hockey on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, all the things. I'm getting old now.
I'm not sure if there's a QR code on the broadcast. Sometimes we may have the
Sometimes
QR code
we have
on the
QR code, absolutely.
So
if you do want the lineup, there is a QR code that'll pop up and give you all of that. So there you go.
Director and producer Carson, if you can hear us, maybe put that QR code up if it's not already up. And the Broncos take the ice in their new whites, the flashy whites.
Yeah.
And there is 7 seniors. There's only going to be 6 dressed this evening. So we will meet the 6 seniors. I think they're going to start at forward. So we'll go the same way. Starting for the Broncos this evening, we're going to have number 23, Caden Moyer. Number 13, Austin Simpson. And then joining them up front will be number 24, Jackson Bombardier, who will play up front on the top line to start us off. And then on defense, we're going to have number 27, Davin Burton. He's going to partner alongside number 44, Cooper Krause. And in goal this evening for the Broncos, number 57, Ben Kelch.
You know, and every single one of these guys played a key part in the Broncos' run to the national championship last year. Going through the longest game in hockey history against Iowa State. Ben Kelch played unreal, and unfortunately the Broncos weren't able to put it together against Lindenwood last year. But man, what a season they had, and what a run they've had so far this year as well.
And they look to wrap it up in a couple weeks' time and see if they can do one better and win the big show this year. So we'll get the anthem and then we'll be back. So as we mentioned in the open, we're going to have the president of the UCO drop the ceremonial puck drop this evening. President Andrew Benton. He's worked in higher education for 45 years, most recently serving for the 7th president of Pepperdine University in Malibu from 2000 to 2019, just about a 20-year span at Pepperdine. During that term, he served as chairperson of the American Council on Education, the Board of Council on Higher Education, and as a chairperson of the National Association of Independent Colleges and Universities. We welcome President Benton for tonight's ceremony puck drop, which is awesome. As we said in the open, get the president of the UCO to come out and drop the puck is a big deal. I don't think we've ever actually had that before, to be honest. I don't think President Betts ever came. He was the president.
I remember
during my time.
Betts came to one.
Did he?
Yeah, he came to one during that time, and of course, Benton, the new president for UCO.
Fantastic. So this evening, before we kick this off, let's meet the starting goalies for tonight. Starting for the Sooners is going to be number 31, Culbertson Bond. Last night was Redmond getting the call. Tonight's going to be Culbertson Bond, the native of Sherwood Park, Alberta. And he'll be opposed this evening by, as we said in the open, Ben Kelsch. Kelsch entering play 11-6, an .895 save percentage. The senior starter, and as James said, the hero of Nationals just 1 year ago. Will be paying for the Sooners. Chisel it in deep. Back to get it is Burton in behind Kelsch. He'll spin back out of trouble as Glass looks to get in on the forecheck. He'll send it out to center, and Payne will take over. He'll go to Howe. Looking back to Payne, unable to hit, and Fry will grab it. Bombardier now on the forecheck as this line, the seniors, will get us started. So Bombardier up there on playing left wing. Here's Simpson now. Comes back to the point. Burton to Bombardier in front. Bombardier just about
touched that.
If we would have had a clean control, he might have been untouched in front. As Burton shoveled it in front, and they're laughing on the way back. Burton's probably saying if you were a forward, you might have scored that. So Sykes against Blake here in the draw. There's 40 seconds gone here, opening frame. Kyloff down low against Reyes. Gets crunched there, sure, had to pinch down and keep it in for the Broncos. Here's Reyes now, he'll go D to D. Barone up the wall. Martin out to center, but Dubecki will send it right back in. Back to get it is Barone, stalls it right on him. Reyes collects though. It's kept in at the line though by Sykes. There's Stalzer now. Martin takes over. He'll get it out to safety, but they're right there to get it again. Dubecki, and they'll send it right back in. Barone, nice play with his feet there. Shovels it up to McKinley. He'll skate to center. Hit there by Sykes as he crossed the red line. Here's Dubecki now. He'll chip and change. Sending it in as Sykes goes after it against Secord. Up the wall it comes. There's Bombardier now. He'll shoot it. Took a pinball, and McKinley to the half wall. Momentarily, Alchin falling into the Broncos bench as the Broncos tried to change. And Alchin will swing back to get it. He'll wind it up into center. Chip it deep, where Guerra gives chase. Him and Secord come together down low. Simpson, Guerra out of the corner in front. Guerra just lost the handle. Here's Alchin. Simpson in front. Simpson shoots. Culbertson Bond the save with the blocker. Simpson got loose in the slot. Nice save, Culbertson Bond on his first shot of the game.
Great control for the Broncos so far to start the period. Really being able to work their way around, trying to get those loose puck battles won. Guerra does a good job kind of chipping it out for Simpson to get it out in front and get that shot off.
Alchin to take the face-off now. Simpson controls on the scramble play. There's Barone. Kept into the line, Bombardier. He'll shoot it in behind. There to get it is Fry. He's met by Guerra. Glass in there, the scorer of last night's lone goal for the Sooners. Little shifty play there. Runs into Simpson with the hip check, though. He's able to get it to safety. Here's Alchin. He'll hand it to Bombardier. Burton. He'll send it in deep around the horn. There to get it is Barone. Chipped in deep for Alchin, though. Alchin behind the net. Up top, Burton. He'll walk the line, shoot it off a stick. He'll go up and into the net. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Culberson Bond.
Another good shift for the Broncos, just sustained pressure. You know, Sooners wanting to play spoiler to the Broncos night, and especially with it being senior night. So Broncos controlling early.
Just over 3 minutes gone here, first period at the edge. Here's Taylor at the point. Hit Tivers maybe in the ankle there. Scrambled out to safety, though, by the Sooners. Back to get it is Taylor. He'll find Scrow. He'll backhand it in. And Culberson Bond out to cut that off. And he'll hold for a whistle.
You know, one of the things we talked about last night, Curtis, is just getting good quality shots on net. I think the Broncos need to really work on that tonight as well. We didn't see a lot of those quality shots. Yeah, there were 30-plus shots on net, but we didn't have a lot of good quality shots.
Yep.
Especially down in this zone, the active boards, the ability to get rebounds in front is huge.
And Taylor will pick it up at center, and he'll rim it in deep. Back to get it for the Sooners is Secord. Met there nicely. Tried to shovel it in front, was Mikhailov. Like a one-hand it. Just about got it through there. Stalzer, though, to cut off Secord. Back at the point, looking for Taylor. Unable to hit, and Taylor will send it back to Krause. Bassett pressuring him, D to D. Go the Broncos. Here's Taylor now. He'll snap it up to Mikhailov. Ran into trouble. And now Sykes will look to get it in deep. Can't get it past Bonifay. And Raul Reyes takes over for the Sooners. Out to Taylor. Off his skate. And Littlefield will give chase on Krause. Into the corner it goes on this close side. Bonifay, Evitt. Comes out to Stalzer, though, and he'll get it out. Secord, though, will send it right back in for the Sooners. To set it is Kelsch on the backhand. Taylor ran into Littlefield. Now it's handed back to Krause as the Broncos look to make a change. Sooners setting up in a controlled forecheck here. Tivers will shovel it in deep to Moyer. Moyer met there by Barone, but he'll keep it moving for Scrow. Into the corner it goes. Tivers now, Scrow looking to get it loose. Down low for Moyer. Runs into Fry. Moyer still with it to put the point for Shura. He'll shoot off the end wall. Looking for that rebound that we talked about. There's Dubecki putting it in deep. Tivers now. Moyer taking over. Room to shoot. It does. Loose puck. Nice save, Culberson Bond.
Great work by the Broncos, just cycling through the area, trying to get good puck movement. Moyer able to get a good shot. I like what Coach Rivera put together with this line. Moreira not able to play tonight, and bumping Moyer into this line with Tivers and Scrow. All three still scrappy players who aren't afraid to grind.
Yep. Tivers won the draw, but the Sooners will come up with it. It's Fry trying to get to Wilson. Sorry, that's Payne. Here's Shura now. Nice D to D to Dubecki, who'll hit Tivers into the middle. Unable to get it out, though, and here's Glass. Glass will shoot. Rebound. Kicked aside by Kelsch. Tivers will find Scrow with a head of steam. Scrow 1-on-4. Nice little hip check there by Fry. And he'll keep it moving to Payne. Kept in by Burton. He'll shoot. Hit Wilson. And he'll backhand it out. Bombardier, though, first to it. Mondi here getting the shift. As James just said a moment ago, Moreira, a late scratch. So here's Mondi now. Mondi will shoot. Right on. Rebound. Pinballs to the corner, and Martin will grab it. Up to the point. Burton holds it. He's got room to walk. Tries to get it. Bombardier, and Hollander takes over. He gets a nice little move there around. Gets it in deep. Takes a big hit from Burton, though, and he'll head to the bench. A little shaken up. Here's Bombardier now. Keeps it moving to Burton. He'll snap it right on a goal. Redman will head in to pay Culberson Bond a visit.
Just doing what agitators do, and part of the job, right?
Takes a couple of cross checks for his fun.
Like you were saying, though, Mondi shifts into this line, and then that extra forward for the night, Wellesley.
Tristan Wells slotting into the lineup this evening.
Not an easy lineup to crack for the Broncos.
Yeah, Marrera late scratch with an upper body injury. So the Broncos have to shuffle the deck a little bit. Here's Secord now, head of steam. He'll get it in deep. First to it is Payne. Nice play there by Bombardier, though. Get it out. And away comes Guerra. Guerra with a step. Guerra on the backhand. Forehand scores! Zach Guerra beats Culberson Bond on the blocker side, and it's 1-0 Broncos.
Guerra catches a great pass and is just off to the races. Cuts through multiple Sooners, able to put it on forehand, backhand, and tuck it. Great job by Guerra.
Zach Guerra, a hard man to take down when he's got a full head of steam. And he just showed you right there. Here's Barone. He'll D-to-D with Fry. Sent the length of the ice for an icing, this time by Barone, and we'll have a face-off the blocker side of Culberson Bond. So Guerra getting the assist on the goal is Bombardier. .55, still to go here. First period. Here's Mikhailov looking for that one-timer in the slot. Shoot, Kraus. Rebound.
Stalzer looking
Stalzer
for that
can't
one.
Capitalize. Mikhailov runs over Barone. Here's Taylor now in front. Stalzer. Holds up Blake. Back to get it. First is Sykes. Nice play there. Get it to safety. Mikhailov. Send it in deep on the horn for Stalzer. Hit the linesman. Actually hit the OU bench first. We'll have a face-off to the inside Sooner line. Zach Guerra, his team tying 23rd goal of the season, puts the Broncos in front. Back to get it. Be shot up and into the Bronco, the OU bench over the glass. This time by Wilson. .750 gone here, first period. Shots on goal 5-1 in favor of the Broncos. Tivers Scrow line comes out. Tivers able to win it against Bonifay. Back to Wilson now. He'll hand into the corner for Howe. They'll chisel it out to center. They'll go back for icing. It's back to get it is Shura.
He's met by
Broncos.
Littlefield there.
Broncos will have last change this evening. Coach Rivera sends out the goal-scoring line. Alchin come out with Guerra and Simpson. Trying to catch the Sooners a little bit tired here. Bonifay to stay out. Nice win there by Alchin. Back to the point. Bombardier. Alchin to Burton. Burton looking for a lane. He'll shoot.
Oof. Just to the outside on that one.
Culberson Bond didn't see that. Guerra just about his second. Alchin now trying to get it loose. Guerra keeps it in momentarily, but it does pop out to center. Burton will go back to retrieve inside his own zone. To an open wing for Bombardier, who's got room to skate. Over the line, Bombardier. Recently named to Team USA for Guerra, who keeps it moving to Alchin. Guerra runs into Reyes. Now here's Simpson with it. He'll shoot it. Down low, Alchin. Now Guerra out of the corner. Nice cycle of the Alchin up the point. Burton, no one in front. Here's Bombardier now. Down low, Guerra shoots. Blocked on the way in. Guerra to the front, Alchin. Just pool cued it wide off the heel. Get a stoppage here as the net has come off.
Great thought by Guerra from the corner. Sends that one across. Alchin set up, ready for that 1T. Just misses it wide, but great opportunity again for the Broncos tonight.
And the Sykes line will come out now. Sykes, Stalzer, Mikhailov. Here's Shura at the point. Through a lane, off the stick of Payne. Down low, Mikhailov. Scrambled to safety as he got it past Dubecki. And the Sooners will make a change here. Back to get it is J.C. Dubecki. He'll leave it for Sykes. With a head of steam, in comes Sam Sykes. He'll chip it down low. Mikhailov in there again. Bassett.
Ooh.
Unable to hit there with Stalzer. And Shura will D-to-D with Dubecki. We'll just send it back deep. First to it there, Secord. Unable to connect. Mikhailov in front. Finds the O on the OU logo.
Stalzer stands there for a little extra time. Just kind of hanging out. 10:07 remaining in this first period. Shot 7-1 in favor of the Broncos. Good puck movement so far for the night for the Broncos as well.
Just the one shot on goal for the Sooners. Stalzer unable to hit there. Chip back in. Sykes able to deflect it. And on, laying a hit on Secord. Bassett now. Turned it over. Took down Sykes. Thought he might have a penalty called. Able to block a shot. Here's Sykes now. Into the slot he comes. Runs into Fry. Woo, and a big reverse hit there from Sykes on Fry.
Just a huge boom there.
And now Fry gets into it with Stalzer. After he got leveled, he looked for a little redemption. And I think Fry's going to sit here for the takedown on Stalzer.
Yeah. So the Broncos get their first power play of the night. It's going to be a roughing.
So Fry will sit 2 or less for roughing. And as James just mentioned, the Broncos will get their first crack at it on the power play here.
Broncos power play was firing pretty good last week. Last night. It's firing pretty well this season.
Coming into play on at 31%. And the penalty kill of the Sooners, 78.9. So a little bit of a mismatch here in favor of the Broncos. At the point, Burton. Bombardier, one-timer, hits Stalzer on the backside. Here is Stalzer now from behind the net. Burton at the point. Bombardier now. Alchin. He'll go cross ice. Burton into the middle. Scroll, shoot it. Nice save. Culberson Bond through a screen. Here's Burton now down low. He'll take his time and survey. Top of the circle. Back at the point, Alchin. Groom to shoot it. Finds Bombardier. Spare man down low, Scroll. Scroll, Burton. Taking a hit in front is Stalzer. He had a goal on the power play last night, right from where he's standing. Here's Bombardier. Looking for Scroll into the middle. Burton. He'll tip that, but just go wide. Stalzer now back to the point. Bombardier. He'll shoot it. Missed him on the far side. There's Alchin now. 1:03 to go here. Power play for the Broncos. Scroll runs into Secord. There to help, though, to keep it alive is Alchin. Alchin back to the point. Bombardier. He'll walk the line. Bombardier now down low. Burton. He'll shoot it. Looking for the tip. Stalzer. Nice play there by Howe to break that up. And the Sooners scramble it out. 40 seconds still to go on the power play.
Sooners earn that 1-1-2 penalty kill here through the neutral zone.
Here's Simpson now in over the line. Simpson trying to get loose. He'll send it to Sykes. Back to Simpson now. Guerra. 20 seconds still to go. Power play for the Broncos. Up at the point, Mikhailov. He'll go cross ice. Sykes. Dubecki. One-timer, Mikhailov. Shot the stick out of Blake's hands. Here's Simpson. Now Sykes, sorry. Dubecki. One-timer, Mikhailov again. And rips it right on. Culberson Bond up to the task. Guerra now. All even as the Sooners kill it off. At the point, Dubecki, he'll shoot. Just missed far side. Cycle here from the Broncos. Relentless pressure here from the Chos. Comes back. Culberson Bond can't put a glove on it. Dubecki now, down low. Sykes. Simpson. Some tired legs out there from the Sooners. Mikhailov keeps it in. Simpson just can't get it cross ice there to Dubecki, who had found some open space.
I think that was a sustained 3 minutes, 3 to 3.5 minutes in the Sooner zone.
There's Simpson now. He'll shoot it. It'll go off the stick of Reyes. Out for a whistle.
6:40 left. Broncos looking good as they've controlled the majority of the play down in the Sooner zone this period. Shots 7-1. A few of those like to see get a little more solid shot on net.
Nice play there by Secor to find Hollander. He'll run into Kraus though, and Larry LeBoom. Cooper Kraus stepped up there. Taylor and Baird now in the corner. This little play there by Taylor to sweep it to the corner. First to get it though is Hollander. Now skating it out is Redmond. Chip to Mondi. Mondi, 2:14, Secord go in together. Secord pestering Mondi. He'll cycle down low. Hemming. Hemming, nice play there, but Redmond lost his stick. Here's Hemming looking to find Mondi. Kept in there by Taylor. Tivers unable to keep it, and he'll have to tag up as the rest of his mates change. Here's Hollander, runs into Moyer, who gave him a little hip check. Shipped in deep by Tivers. Be cleared off the linesman by Secord, and right back in is Bombardier. Here's Barone. Into the middle, nice play there by Scro to break that up. Bombardier will send it right back in. Broncos continue to put pressure on the forecheck. Kept in at the line by Burton. And behind the Sooner net. Secord. Nice play there to get away. And they'll hold it in behind the net. Snapped up. Picked off though by Burton. And they'll shoot it. Moyer ran into Evatt. Accidental collision at the blue line. Here's Tivers in front. Tivers! Nice save, Culberson Bond. Littlefield and Tivers get into it. I think Scro is going to head to the box.
Looks like Scro is going to go. Be a little bit of a discussion here at center. It's gonna be a cross check.
So Scro to sit for
two or less.
The Broncos with 4:43 to go here, first period, have to kill this one off. Here's Howe at the point. Send it in down low. Sooners were able to take advantage last night on their second man advantage. Sykes runs into Reyes, feet come together. Simpson knocks it down. Ooh, just about picked that top corner. His hand-eye coordination to knock that down. Here's Howe. He'll turn back. D-to-D with Reyes. Had trouble with it. Bouncing puck. Unable to hit. And Simpson will send it back for Dubecki. Dubecki now. Room to skate. And he'll backhand it out to safety. All the way back into the Sooner end. Secord to set it up. 1 minute gone already. Power play here for the Sooners. Nothing to show for it thus far. Kept into the line by Glass, though. See if the Sooners can make him pay here. Here's Glass into the middle. He'll shoot. Blocks. Rebound. Nice play there by Alchin on the follow-up.
Alchin and Bombardier came together to help stifle Glass on that opportunity for the Sooners.
Here's Fry at the point. He'll hand it to Payne. Payne tried to let that one go, but fanned on it. Here's Fry now, down low. Glass at the point. Payne. Payne again. Looking for that seam play to Secord, who can really rip it. There's Glass. Payne now. Snapped it, trying to get it to Secord. Secord and Bombardier come together. Down low out of the corner. Here's Secord now with it. Up at the point. Fry. Down low. Payne.
Broncos
shovel
full
it
strength.
to the front. Out the stick of Bombardier, and out of the box comes Scro. Alchin now looking to get a step on Fry.
We're going to have a penalty coming up on Fry. It's going to be a hold.
And Fry takes Alchin down again. That free hand to Fry's came loose, kind of corkscrewed him a bit. And with 2:30, Broncos will get another opportunity here on the power play.
Not a good penalty to...
Something extra here. The initial call did look like it was going to be against the Sooners, as Alchin tried to cut in on the backhand.
Yeah, a definite hold on that one.
My esteemed color commentator nails it. It's going to be Fry to sit again for a hold. So Fry...
He also signaled, though, a high stick.
Been dinged twice.
So I don't know if that's going to be two. No, they just went back to the hold. It was a definitive hold, for sure.
Yeah, definitely reached there with the free right hand. Grab a hold of Alchin. Mikhailov at the point. Down low, Simpson. Dubecki walks the line. Simpson down low. He'll interchange with Mikhailov at the point. Dubecki now. He'll shoot through a screen. Rebound! It's picked up. Sent to safety by Bassett. Capacity crowd this evening. As in comes Sykes now. Less than 2 minutes to go here. First period. Broncos up 1-0 on a goal from Zach Guerra. Dubecki at the point. Simpson now down low. They'll swap places with Mikhailov. And they'll swap again. Up at the point. Dubecki walked the line. He'll hit Simpson. Trying to get it back to him. Nice stick there by Hollander to get it out. Now Dubecki will hit Sykes. Hands it to Guerra. In comes Guerra. Hit there, but able to smuggle it. It's Mikhailov. Room to rip. He'll hand down low. Sykes trying to find Guerra. First power play unit coming up empty thus far. Here's Sykes. Nice stick there by Bassett, and he'll ice it.
Yeah, Bassett with two big opportunities there for the Sooners, able to shut down the Broncos off two shots.
That first unit for the Broncos not necessarily firing it at full cylinder as we enter the final minute of the first period. Here's Alchin. Nice stick there by Secord. Alchin, though, steals it back. 3-on-2 come the Broncos. Alchin shooting. Nice block there by Payne. Oh, that's Fry. Secord will send it. 40 seconds here to go. First period, 8 still to go on the power play. Here comes Burton in over the line. He'll shoot. Culberson Bond will smuggle that. And he'll hold with 30 seconds left to go.
Sooners doing a good job fighting off the Broncos as they've come through and gotten some shots off. But defensively, just shutting down those angles where the Broncos are trying to move the puck to and get into some of those passing lanes. So credit to the Sooners on that.
One there by Alchin. Burton looking to shoot. Tipped on the way in. Bombardier back to get it. It's Bassett applying pressure there. Nice take there from Baird. Good stick, though, by Burton to deflect it to safety. Didn't make its way toward Kelch. 12 seconds left to go.
Be sure to stick with us during the intermission, as we'll be doing senior night. And we'll go ahead and broadcast for any family members that weren't able to make it down for the festivities of the night.
Here's Secord at the point. Blocked there by Moyer off the left skate. Here's Shura. Tivers, though, will just hold it. 1 second and 0, and that will do it for the first period from the edge. Broncos lead going into period number 2, 1-0. Before we do our senior night, James, let's just get your quick thoughts on the first period.
I think Broncos played a pretty complete period, just with a lot of opportunities, getting shots 8-1 going into the second period. Sustained pressure down in the Sooner zone. You can look down at the Broncos end, and you can still see some pretty good wet ice down there. So great job by the Broncos so far.
So we'll stay right here as we'll read through our seniors for all those, as James said, family that maybe couldn't make it, or friends from out of state, or whoever wants to hear us talk about the seniors.
Do you have my senior night?
I don't.
Stuff?
Do you? Maybe
I
do.
did.
Maybe I do. Here you go. We're going to take turns reading now, so you don't just have to hear my voice the whole time. It is possible. Maybe improbable.
We have all kinds of packets going on up here.
Packets and papers and.
Oh, there you go.
James found his packet.
I did.
Thought I stole it.
Hey, I didn't say you stole it.
So in the open, we did say there are 7 seniors. We thank them so much for their devotion to the program. Congrats to these seniors for establishing the Bronco culture. These seniors were integral to the 2022 championship last year, the program's historic run at the national tournament, and then these seniors have been amazing for the success and culture of our program. We want to take time to recognize the sacrifices that them and their families have made to carry on the tradition.
Our first senior, a forward from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, number 22, Fraser McMahon. Fraser is accompanied by his mother, Tracy, father, Stuart, and girlfriend, Michaela. Fraser is a finance major with a 3.26 GPA. During his time at UCO, Fraser has 68 games played with 9 goals and 16 assists and 64 penalty minutes. Some of Fraser's notable accomplishments, which include WCHL Conference Championship and an ACHA Men's Division National runner-up. Thank you for being a Bronco, Fraser.
Our second senior tonight, a defenseman from Woodbury, Minnesota, number 24, Jackson Bombardier. Jackson is going to be accompanied by his mother, Heather, father, Brad, and girlfriend, Courtney. Jackson's a graduate student majoring in business administration with a 4.0 GPA, no big deal. During his time at UCO, Jackson has 65 games played, 13 goals, 33 apples, and 16 penalty minutes. Some of Jackson's accomplishments include WCHL League First Team, WCHL Championship, National Runner-Up last season, and most recently, Jackson has been selected to represent Team USA in the 2023 World Cup of Hockey. We thank you for being a Bronco, Jackson. Look at those photos we get, too. This is so sick.
Our third senior, a forward from Verona, Wisconsin, number 23, Caden Moyer, wearing 21 this season. Caden is accompanied by his mother, Sandy, father, Kelly, sister, Katie, and brother, Keegan, sister-in-law, Lauren, and sister, McKenna. Caden is a business major with a 3.94 GPA, also no big deal. During his time at UCO, Caden has 66 games played with 11 goals, 13 assists, 56 penalty minutes, and has been named a team captain. Some of Caden's notable accomplishments include a WCHL championship and an ACHA Men's Division I Nationals runner-up. Thank you for being a Bronco, Caden.
Gives a salute to the crowd. For senior this evening, a forward from Downriver, Michigan, number 13, Austin Simpson. Austin's going to be accompanied by his mother, Melissa, father, Tom. Austin is a supply chain major with a 3.1 GPA. During his time at UCO, Austin has played in 67 games, has 39 goals, 47 assists, and 16 penalty minutes, and has been named a team captain for the season. Some of Austin's accomplishments include a WCHA All-League second team, WCHL Newcomer of the Year, WCHL champion, ACHA Men's National runner-up, and most recently, Austin was also named to select the Team USA in the 2023 World Cup of Hockey. Thank you for being a Bronco, Austin Simpson.
Our fifth senior, a defenseman from Spirit River, Alberta, Canada, number 27, Davin Burton. Davin is accompanied by his mother, Shauna, father, Mike, grandmother, Patsy, and girlfriend, Zoe. Davin is a graduate student majoring in business administration with a 3.45 GPA. During his time at UCO, Davin has 135 games played with 14 goals, 55 assists, and 316 penalty minutes. Some of Davin's notable accomplishments include a WCHL championship and an ACHA Men's Division I National runner-up. Thank you, Davin, for being a Bronco. 316 penalty minutes, that's not too far off from Mo, right?
It's got to be close. I think Mo still might have him beat. Couple tens in there. Our final senior, a goalie from Nelson, British Columbia, Canada, number 57, Ben Kelsch. Ben is accompanied by his girlfriend Peyton and good friend Trevor Buckmeyer, the Buckster. Ben is a finance major with a 3.33 GPA. During his time at UCO, Ben has played 57 games, accumulating 33 wins, an .885 save percentage, and a .251 goals against average, and 6 shutouts. Some of Ben's notable accomplishments include a WCHL championship, first team all-tournament at the national championship last year, and the runner-up in last year's tournament as well. We thank you for being a Bronco, Ben. I think one of the coolest things about this, James, is when you read through some of these too.
We got one more.
We do have one more. Dang.
Our final senior, a defenseman from Okotoks, Alberta, Canada, number 44, Cooper Kraus. Cooper is accompanied by his mother, Shauna, and his father, Rob Cooper. Cooper is a business administration major with a 3.66 GPA. During his time at UCO, Cooper has 103 games played with 13 goals, 10 assists, 91 penalty minutes, and a two-time captain for the Broncos. Some of Cooper's notable accomplishments include a WCHL championship and an ACHA Men's Division I Nationals runner-up. Thank you for being a Bronco, Cooper.
So before I got ahead of myself there, I think the coolest thing about this is, we all come here to play hockey, right?
Right.
But we just listed all of these seniors, and not a single player has below a 3.1 GPA.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you come here to play hockey, but you still get your degree.
Right.
And you still then, once hockey's done, have something to fall back on.
Right.
Which, I mean,
absolutely.
it doesn't get like talked about enough, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's like the thing that's also like so important.
Well, and I think if you look at the history of UCO hockey, right, there aren't very many players who had a GPA below a 3.
Right.
Very few. So many players took the culture to heart, right? And that's what it is. It's a culture that happens, and guys encourage each other. They build each other up, and they work together to make sure that everybody's successful.
Right.
Whether it's on the ice or off the ice, and that's a culture that Coach Rivera is even setting up.
And then the GPA and the grade just fall into again holding yourself accountable, holding your teammates accountable to make sure that people are not only just successful when they come to the rink, but they're successful in their studies as well.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, we thank you for tuning in to that senior night. We'll be back for period number 2 from the Edge. This is Curtis Johnson with James Shelbert on Bronco Hockey Live.
Hey you! Welcome to the University of Central Oklahoma, where the whole world comes together. My name is Ligia Espinosa, and I'm an international student from Nicaragua. We are currently in Edmond, where UCO is located. And did you know that Edmond is one of the safest cities in the United States? Not only that, but Edmond is so beautiful. In Edmond, you can do so many things because we have 4 seasons all year round. Can you imagine that? Look at it right now. We are in winter. It's snowing. It's the first time I see snow, and I'm so excited. You need to taste this snow firsthand.
Hello Future Broncos, my name is Yana, and today I'm going to show you around Asian District here in Oklahoma City. We are currently here in the Asian market, and you can find different variety of food from different Asian countries.
Hi guys, my name is Janine Elvines and I'm from Peru. Hey, have you thought where you're gonna live?
Are you interested in public health, occupational safety, kinesiology, health or wellness?
Do you want to be comprehensively prepared to teach in the classroom, trained in speech-language pathology, family life education, or psychology?
Find all of that and more under one college.
It's the College of Education and Professional Studies here at the University of Central Oklahoma.
We're students pursuing our degrees in one of the college's programs.
This is really the place to be to get the most advanced training and preparation. Transformative learning is central to all of our programs. That means the lessons go beyond the classroom. You'll be exposed to new experiences, whether it's preparing you to teach in the classroom, conducting hands-on research, or being part of a study tour or international conference. What you learn, you'll put into action.
UCO is a metropolitan university with a mission to meet the needs of area communities. The College of Education and Professional Studies offers dozens of programs that support diverse learners. Graduate programs blend in-person classes and online courses. Students can access these particular programs 100% online. At UCO, you'll find small class sizes. This allows for a very personal learning environment. Connect and collaborate with classmates. Build relationships with faculty. Our professors are committed to teaching and to students.
We don't have to go far to get real-world experience. The College of Education and Professional Studies has on-campus clinics. Those clinics are a resource for the community while giving UCO students hands-on learning. The clinics include reading, the Child Study Center, the Center for Active Living and Learning, and more. We've given you just a snapshot.
Explore more online, or even better, come on campus and see for yourself.
Join us. Experience the College of Education and Professional Studies at the University of Central Oklahoma.
Skating was hard at first. Sometimes I fell, but I always got back up. Now when I'm skating, I feel like a rocket, or maybe a race car. Something really fast. It's my second favorite feeling. Scoring is my favorite. I think I like it even more than birthday cake.
College hockey. It's more than just what school you play for. More than just another sweater you pull on. It's about focus, determination, strategy, and poise. It's more than just packed rinks and screaming fans. It's about heart, skill, and passion. In nearly 30 years of the ACHA, we don't just play the game of hockey. We are the game of hockey. Hundreds of elite players and coaches from some of the United States and Canada's most prestigious programs. The American Collegiate Hockey Association. More than just a game.
My MBA has helped me in my career path and my success. It makes you more marketable. It certainly will create career opportunities that you would not otherwise have. It's a metropolitan university that is really a part of Oklahoma City. There's just a vibrancy and a soul. My successes in my career are directly related to my educational experience at UCO.
Welcome back to the edge for period number 2.
Boys were pretty fired up in the locker room.
Should be. Here's Sykes now, trying to get it in deep. Hits Howe, lose it for a second. Mikhailov just about poached on it. Took it over. Here's Mikhailov from the corner. Nice shot there. Culberson Bond tight to his post there to keep that out. Pinching down is Shura. Sykes with a little shoulder action there on Howe. There's Evitt. Sorry, it's Hollander. Becky will just slip it out. Stalzer to the bench in some discomfort. Looks like his shoulder may have jarred. He's got notable shoulder problems from time to time. Hopefully he's okay. This will be icing. Shura was unable to hit Guerra.
Fun night.
Always.
Always a fun night.
There's Dubecki. Hauled down there by Glass. Falls in awkwardly. Surprised no trip there. Chipped out by Dubecki now. Sent right back in though by the Sooners. Back to get it, Dubecki. Try to leave it for Shura. Glass all over him. As Dubecki will skate. He'll flip it high. Looking for Simpson. Knocked down by Barone. Here's Guerra. Simpson shoots. Deflected just over the net.
Simpson with the silky mitts, able to pick that one up.
Here's Guerra back to the point. Bombardier had it funnel into his skate, so he'll have to pivot out. Hits Alchin, and he'll go in on hit there by Secord. Barone, Simpson, trying to get it in front to Alchin. And now Burton down low. Guerra pestering. Bombardier will keep it in at the line. Here's Simpson now. Bombardier will shoot. Hit the stick of Davison.
Ooh, almost a wraparound.
Guerra, one-timer now. Burton. Another good shift here from the Bronco line. Here's Simpson in front. Alchin just couldn't collect to score. Here's Burton now. Bombardier, sustained pressure here from the Chos. Secord try to get it to safety. Payne had trouble with it. Oh, now they got a 2-on-1. Glass in front, shoots, nice save, Kelsch. Second shot of the name, and it's a big one. On a bit of a breakdown and sloppy play from the Chos there. Glass had a great chance in the slot.
Kelsch came up huge on that one for the Broncos.
Here's Skro going to Moyer. Down to Tivers. Moyer now. Around the net. Looking in front for Skro. Now here come the Sooners. It's McKinley and Taylor coming together. In front. Oh, Martin just about had it. Nice little pass there.
Skro with some heavy pressure coming back the other way.
There's Moyer now. Down low, Skro in front. In front, it's still loose. Culberson Bond lays on it.
Moyer's twig explodes on that one. I should have invested in the 14 Pro.
Further range.
To be able to, yeah. Of course, on the other side, I think everybody else saw it, but Coach Rivera's daughter was down close to the glass, banging on the glass. Palmer doing a great job cheering on her dad.
Here's Hemming now in the face-off dot. Hemming in front, looking for Redmond. Comes out to Taylor. He'll pinch down to keep it in. Hemming now. He'll find Taylor. Back at the point, filling in, Redmond. Out to center. Ooh, nice play there by Taylor. Hollander might have been free on a breakaway. Taylor back to get it. Ran into by Bassett. Now Hollander chisels it loose. Mondi beaten to it there by Baird. Down low. Bassett gets worked over by Kraus. Here's Mondi now. Redmond. Hemming
going to be a penalty coming up on the Broncos.
I think it's going to be Redmond.
It's going to be a slash on Redmond.
It's going to be Redmond. Sit for a slash. So 15:39 here left to go, second period. 1-0 to score in favor of the Broncos. Broncos will have a kill here as Redmond will sit for a slashing.
Broncos look to cancel another one here. Sooners
Shot
showing
right
some
by
life.
Reyes. Nice block there on the way in. Sykes now looking to get it loose. Dubecki working on Baird. Baird gets it up to the point for Howe. Hare, Howe's sidestep. Simpson, he'll shoot it. Nice save there with the leather of Kelsch.
Kelsch with a big grab there on that outside. Quick flash of the leather. Sooners with their third shot of the game, second of the period, of course, finishing out the first period with only one shot.
Glass, Payne, Blake will come out on the forward unit here. Shoot! No, ripped it right on by Payne. Nice blocker save there by Kelsch. Here's Glass out of the corner. He'll find Payne. Back at the point, Fry. He'll walk the line, looking to shoot. Fry will and shoot it right on. Nice stick save there by Kelsch to deflect it up and into the net. No rebound.
Kelsch finally getting some challenges here.
.03 left to go here, second period. Broncos looking to kill off a power play here for the Sooners. Secord now, he'll find Fry. He'll lose it for a moment. Burton and Scroll will send it the length of the ice.
Great tip by Guerra on that forecheck. Just super aggressive behind the net, able to pick it up for the Broncos momentarily.
Here's Glass. He'll send it to Payne. He'll chip down low for Glass. And to get it was Bombardier coming together with Glass. Here's Blake now to the point. Secord, he'll walk it and shoot, and blocked on the way in by Bombardier. Here's Payne now. Down low to Glass. Burton first to it though. And Burton will snap it out. Bouncing puck all the way down the length of the ice.
20 left on that penalty to the Broncos.
Here's Payne. Trying to hit cross ice for Martin. Bombardier there. First to it though. He'll send it out. Stalzer though takes it over. Stalzer, ooh, coming in, and Fry was able to disrupt just enough. There's Alchin. Alchin and Secord in down low. Martin leaves it for Fry, and he'll send it to Secord. All even. Broncos kill it off. Kelsch now out of his net. He'll slap it out to safety. Alchin takes over at the red line. Pushed back in deep by Baird. And Secord back to get it. Secord skates out away from trouble. Trying to snap it out. Mikhailov will take it from there. Hit the goalie. Zamboni door. Davison will cross ice for Baird. Hit there hard by Shura. Shura's hit there by Martin. Physicality ramping up a little bit here. Here's Stalzer. Cross ice Mikhailov. Middle lane Dubecki. He'll shoot it. Looking for that stick of Dubecki. Unable to tip it, but Skro will take over On the half wall for the Chos. Down low, Mikhailov. Mikhailov now looking to wrap it. Nice play there by Reyes. Block that. Out in front it comes. Tivers shoots. Nice save there. Culberson Bond on the right shoulder off that snapshot from Mikhailov. He got a good look in the slot.
Broncos do a great job killing off that last penalty, create some opportunities, finding ways to get to the net. Just kind of capitalize on some of those quality shots again.
Here's Fried. Barone. Back to Fry on the backhand. Lost it. Shoots. Scro. Rebound. Moyer looking for it. Moyer on the forehand. He'll shoot it. Try to look for the bank in. Now Scro runs into Glass. Glass, though, keeps it. Trying to stick handle out of safety. Now Moyer with it. Moyer looking to send it in deep, but Fry there for the Sooners. He'll come out. 3-on-2 come the Sooners. Here's Bonifay. He'll shoot. Right to the crest. And Kelch will hold on, no rebound.
Sooners have that 3-on-2 breakaway. Tivers does a great job getting back, trying to take away that third guy. Sooners able to get the shot. Kelch able to stay square with the shot and just suck it in.
Alchin in against Blake. Alchin wins it back for Taylor. He'll send it out and cut off there by Fry. He'll chip it up the wall. Taking over, though, is Kraus. Snap it up to Simpson. In comes Alchin. 3-on-2 come the Chos. Here's Simpson. He'll shoot it. Blocked on the way by Blake and Barone there to cut it off. Guerra looking to get it loose. Took a tumble on Fry, and here comes Taylor now. Taylor, backhander right at the Guerra, right at the gut. Here comes Guerra in over the line. Guerra with room. Alchin Ripper, nice save, top of the paint.
Culberson Bond feeling that one.
Alchin had about 6 feet to walk into that and really leaned into that one.
Yeah, I think Culberson Bond took that off the top of the knee. Or just above the pad.
Right into that pants, there's a little
that
gap
gap
there as a goalie.
Yeah.
You think there wouldn't be any gaps, but...
Well, I think on some, especially, there's that added pad that kind of drops down.
On the hip?
On the hip. Looks like there's going to be a penalty coming up. I think it's going to be on the Sooners here. It's going to be a high stick.
Looks like it's going to be on both of them. 4-on-4 here.
Yeah, 4-on-4.
Both for a high stick. It's going to be Hemming for the Chos and Reyes, I believe, for the Sooners.
Yeah.
So both the offsetting, high sticking Miners, so we'll skate 4-on-4 here. Just about 9 minutes gone here. First period.
Quick period.
Second period, sorry. Out in front, Sykes.
Another loose puck opportunity up at the top of the crease.
Here's Glass with little room to skate. He'll look to send it out, and Secord will look to get it in. Secord on the backhand. Around the world, Dubecki right with him. Secord, Howe. Howe will shoot a nice block there. Sykes took that one right off the pants. And the Broncos maybe have a chance here 2-on-1. Dubecki just couldn't hit Simpson. Now here is Simpson. In over the line. He'll rim it in deep for Dubecki.
Sykes a little slow to jump off the ice. Get that change.
Here's Glass now. Glass to Howe. He'll find his partner, Secord. In over the line. Nice play there. Simpson on the backhand to cut that off. Here's Mikhailov now in over the line. Met there by Fry. He'll pivot back. Time and space. Burton Ripper Nice save there by the left pad, Bond. Down to make that save. There's Fry. Stalls are looking to line him up. Fry was able to escape. Here's Mikhailov. He'll shoot. Deflected up and into the net. Mikhailov's gripping it a little tight here, James.
Yeah, well, and you mentioned it last night. The Sooners have done a good job covering Mikhailov. You know, one of the leading scorers for the Broncos this season, as Austin Simpson, well, yeah, Mikhailov, the leading scorer for the Broncos, but second in points. You know, they know that he's that guy that can shoot, and he shoots from the house that Ovi built, right? So they're going to have two guys on him, and they've done a good job of canceling him out on a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, he's joint top scorer is Guerra. He's tied him at 23 on the season. Mikhailov not quite having the season he had last year. He was into the 30s. Here is Mikhailov, though. In a moment's notice, he can change that. Here is Mikhailov. In over the line with time and space, and he'll shoot. He missed it on the far side, and Bassett out of the bench. Maybe a partial break here. Bassett trying to chisel it in front. Bombardier, though, will get to it. Bombardier, Stalzer, Burton. Runs into Glass. Stalzer, though, gets it out. Davison was able to keep them from going any further. Here's Guerra in over the line. Back to Bombardier. Bombardier in front. Nice save. Culberson Bomb with the right pad.
Bombardier looking for a little tuck there.
Here's Simpson. Jitterbugging past. There's Taylor now. It'll get smuggled to safety, and away comes Glass. 2-on-1 from the Sooners. Nice back pressure there by Taylor to take that away. Krause will cut it off in front. Now Guerra. He'll skate it out, looking to chip and chase against Wilson. Wilson holds him up for the time being. Dubecki shoots. Rebound. It's loose. Sooners are able to get it to safety.
Guerra able to push that one out.
Here's Simpson in behind the Sooner net. He'll leave it down low. Alchin looking to find Guerra in front. He's knocked into from behind by Barone. Guerra hit his face, I believe, on the post.
Bit of a cross check. Or a hit from behind there on Guerra.
Looks like the Sooners are going to be allowed to change. Wasn't sure if they'd be able to.
I think there was just a lot of confusion on that.
Wilson had snuck out, but the linesman sorts it out, and they'll send so they won't be able to change. And Tivers' line will come out. See if they can capitalize on some tired legs here. Here's Reyes. Moyer against Bassett. Now Reyes gets it loose. Glass will use the Glass. He'll come down on Culberson Bond, and he'll hold it for a face-off here. 7:37 left to go, second period.
This period's gone by pretty quick, bud.
It has. I think that's the first time I've been able to sneak that in tonight. Glass off the glass.
Glass off the glass. You just wait for those moments, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
You live 100%. On those.
I mean, come on. We got to have fun while we do this. Shura shoots. Nice block there on the way in by Blake. Tivers providing some back pressure on Martin. Dubecki with D-to-D with Shura. Nice play there by Secord. Shura sort of telegraphed that pass to Scrow. Here's Scrow applying pressure on Secord. Tivers will poke and keep going. Tivers, nice hit there on Martin. And behind Moyer. Tied up. Being pinned in behind there by Blake. Shura will pinch down to keep it going. Here's Tivers at the point. unable to snap it to Dubecki. Dubecki with McKinley right on him. And Dubecki will wind it up over to Redmond. And over the line he comes. Chipping into the corner. McKinley there. But Redmond able to keep it moving. Looking to cycle down low. Here comes Hemming to help out. Hemming gets there. And he'll go to the point for Burton. He'll shoot. No screen, though, and Culberson Bond picking cherries. He'll hold on.
Good pressure in the corner by Redmond, able to kind of battle it out, get it up top. Broncos able to take advantage and get an additional shot. Culberson Bond up for the task. A little bit of a momentum shift for the Sooners defensively currently.
Doing a good job keeping the Broncos to the outside. Sort of stifling. Here's Bombardier now down low, looking to get loose. Up at the point in Mondi.
Hemming just battling at the top of the crease.
Fry in front, looking to move him. He does. Nice play there by Fry to move Hemming out. And Culberson Bond able to see that shot from Bombardier. I like that from Hemming, though. Go to the point where you can score goals. Go and get in there.
Get those tips in front.
Yep.
Do what you got to do.
Here is Bombardier again at the point. He'll hand down to Mikhailov. Mikhailov will be met there by Barone, and it's in front, and just about. Sykes just couldn't corral it on the backhand. Bombardier now. 17-5, the shots on goal here. Second period, 5:40 left to go. Broncos ice tilted. Sykes runs into Barone and sends him down. Gives him the business. There's Burton in front. Now Stalzer takes it.
Stalzer caught in a bit of a sandwich.
Now Barone and Sykes come together. Sykes loses his stick for the time being. Here's Hollander handing it back to Fry. Kept into the line by Burton, though. Burton will put it down low. Sykes comes in with a bit of an elbow. Barone, Sykes. Sykes and Barone locked in a battle here. Here's Burton in with a big hit. Now Sykes will get to it on Baird. Sykes, Baird. Fry's in
forwards.
There. Mikhailov's in there looking to move it. Comes loose. Bassett and Mikhailov now. Mikhailov back into the pile. Keeps it moving on Fry. A nice little move on him. Out of the corner, Mikhailov. Fry will skate to safety, though. Hand to Hollander. Hollander, one-on-one, he'll shoot. Kelsch had trouble with it. But he makes the save. Here's Burton now with room to skate. He'll find Mikhailov, and he'll backhand it in. Puck will trickle to Culberson Bond, and he'll come out of his net and hold for the face-off with 4:05 left to go here, second period.
Shot 17-5, and I think with the sustained pressure that the Broncos have had, good on the Sooners because they've been able to weather the storm here as the Broncos have been trying to battle here. Culberson Bond coming up with a big glove there.
Lunging, sort of grabbed that one as it was loose in the air. Guerra was looking for a rebound. Alchin. And there comes Glass now. Nice move there on Taylor. Back to help out, though. Simpson keeps him to the outside. Glass with a little shimmy. And away skates the goal scorer, Zach Guerra. To Simpson now. Little toe drag. Nice play there, though, by Payne. And Alchin stepped up, and now 2-on-1 come the Sooners. It's Secord. Secord will shoot, and he'll miss the net on the far side. A little bit of a breakdown there from the Chosen. Away they come now, 3-on-2. It's Guerra. Kraus, and he'll shoot and hit Howe. Back in behind for Simpson now. Simpson at the point for Shura. Shura to Simpson. Simpson down low. Alchin looks to get to it. Howell send it up the wall, and Shura back for the Broncos. They'll flip it in deep. Flip it in too high, though. And we'll have a face-off at center. As Shura put a
little too much weight on it.
On that one. Actually, might have been the lob wedge.
Just a little extra.
Yeah. Little flop shot.
He was coming out of the sand.
Here's Dubecki now. He'll send it in deep. Just to the right. Takes a weird carom there off the Zamboni gate. And there's Moyer now. Dubecki using that board. Down low for Scrow. Good cycle here from the Broncos. Moyer. Dubecki. Down low, Moyer. Dubecki again. See if he'll shoot it. Does off the end wall. Comes in front. Scrow just about had a chance there. Tivers now. Moyer. Scrow. Good cycle here from the Bronco third line. It's Tivers out of the corner. Looking to get loose. Scrow there.
Yeah, we're going to have a penalty coming here up on
it's going to be Fry for his third minor of the game.
Well, and last night we talked about it, and it came back to bite the Sooners in the third period. It's going to be a boarding call.
He gets Scrow a little bit in the numbers.
Yeah.
Sorry, James, what you were saying about last night?
You know, last night the Broncos were able to take advantage of some penalties in the third period.
Yep.
Sooners got into penalty trouble. It's starting to get to that point where you want to see that Bronco power play really capitalize on those opportunities now.
Broncos unit out there hasn't been able to click thus far. Here is Sykes up at the point for Dubecki. Let's see if the Broncos can break their goose egg this evening. Here's Simpson now. Dubecki at the point. Simpson with room. Simpson tried to get it loose and blocked in front by Hollander. Here's Simpson now. Sykes hit Hollander, and away goes Glass. Nice play there by Mikhailov to keep it in. Sykes now out of the corner. Sykes, Dubecki, snapped it right back to him, but unable to hit. Dubecki will pinch down. Glass in there. Hollander will smuggle it out. Broncos, though, will take it right back in. Mikhailov will chip and go after it. Mikhailov now from behind the net. Burton. Down low, Mikhailov. A little snappier here from the Broncos. Dubecki now. Two in front. Burton goes there. Guerra goes there. Shot. Rebound. In front. Can't get it out. Here's Dubecki now. Down low. Barone. With time, can he get it out? He does.
Less than a minute remaining in the period. 37 seconds left on that penalty.
Here's Mikhailov. Snaps it over to Scrow. Backhander. Rebound to the corner. Here's Bombardier now. Stalzer. Scrow. Burton. Bombardier. Bombardier. Burton. Shoots. Nice save, Culberson Bond.
Burton looking for that top corner on the glove side.
He's able to peer around the screen of Stalzer. Hal gave the business to Alchin. Call on the play. .25 left to go here, second period. 17 on the penalty for the Sooners. Burton will shoot. Nice save, Culberson
Going to be another penalty coming up on, I believe, on the Sooners. It's going to be Alchin going to the box, I believe. It's going to be Alchin for the trip.
Might get them both.
Bit of confusion there, as the official Webster had one of the Sooners, number 91, Bassett, in the box, and then they take him out. So how do you call and then no call? I mean, if you're going to escort a guy, right?
I think the linesman was just bringing him over after.
Well, I thought Webster walked him over.
No, it was the linesman.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Very unclear, though, from
right.
Schammel. He signaled it from the red line and then just sort of skated away. Like he knew that people were reading his mind, I guess. I don't know.
Well, 21.5 remaining in this second.
Puck won back by Payne to Howell. Gets by him. Secord runs into the official Webster. Here's Howell. Sooners on the power play here for 5 seconds. Here's Glass. And he'll just eat it. Turns out of pressure, and then that will do it to end the second. Scoreline still 1-0 Broncos. Broncos will exit stage left first, as the Sooners will wait for them. Not the cleanest of
yeah, not
games.
a clean period.
Not the maybe the snappiest that Broncos would like.
Right.
Controlled the bulk of the play though. Shots on goal 20-6, so the Sooners get 5 that period. I believe the Broncos get 9.
Yeah.
So, James, your thoughts on a second that was sort of underwhelming?
Yeah, it was underwhelming, and I think if you're the Broncos, you want to clean things up, right? You want to stay out of the box. Last few penalties haven't been good penalties to take.
Yep.
Right? So clean that up. Get your shots on net. Try and separate. You know, the Sooners do a really good job of just kind of funneling around.
Yep.
Or almost making a bowl around the outside of the crease.
Yep.
They got 4 guys on the outside covering those lanes, and Broncos got to find a way, like they did last night, like you talked about. There was that double stack in front, or that double screen. If you can get that double screen to work again, you're going to find opportunities to punch it through.
Yeah, and continue to keep the cycle, but once you create the cycle, then sort of get it to the net. I think the Broncos do a good job at cycling, but off of the cycle, did they do enough with it? So we'll see if the Broncos can maybe add to this 1-0 lead. We'll be back for period number 3 from the edge. We'll see you in about 15 minutes for period number 3.
My end goal in my career is to work for NASA. I feel like UCO really has pushed me to literally reach for the stars. I'm a kinesthetic learner. What that means is I'm very hands-on. I need to see it, hear it, and touch it to understand what I'm doing. Having the smaller class sizes and having the faculty more accessible, they care about teaching as opposed to my previous university. And why I chose UCO why I chose the College of Math and Sciences for that close-knit relationship with people. What gets me really excited is all of my labs that I get to take, all the hands-on experience that I get to do, my extracurriculars with all my clubs, teaching people how to solve problems, and we really get into the different majors and being able to work with different people. They force you to partner with people that are not your same major, and then we're able to collaborate more and simulate that environment that will be our careers.
At UCO, our 100% focus is on students and student success. We try our best to always create a transformative learning experience for every single student. So our students are here to learn, the faculty members are here to help the students learn. At UCO, in the College of Mathematics and Science, we have actually 7 departments. We have the Department of Biology, the Department of Chemistry, the Department of Computer Science, the Department of Engineering and Physics, the Department of Funeral Services, the Department of Mathematics and Statistics, and the Department of Nursing. There are 3 research centers. When a student is doing research, they get an opportunity to apply a lot of the things that they've learned in the classroom, and it also extends their education to some real-world situations, but it also allows them to work closer with a faculty member. These are very rigorous programs, so students are very well prepared when they leave. They have the opportunity to make their mark in the world, but they also feel a connection back to us.
I really do feel at home when I come back here, and I do feel that link to UCO. I think that the time I spent here was more beneficial to my growing process than any other time in my life. I went to UCO from 2013 to 2017. I was a chemistry health science major. The scholarship opportunity that UCO gave me through football as through the baccalaureate scholarship at the time, it ended up paying for almost 100% of my tuition. I feel such an advantage moving on to medical school with no student debt coming out of UCO. At the College of Math and Science at the University of Central Oklahoma, I think that I got a well-rounded education. The things that benefit students most here is the accessibility to professors. I think in the real world, the best way to get help is to go ask. And I think that the College of Math and Science allowed me to meet a greater variety of people. I'm from a really small town, and then getting to meet a diverse population here was very, very beneficial to me. And learning about different people is the reason that I wanted to go into medicine. I think a STEM degree from UCO makes you competitive to do whatever you want after getting it. You can go towards a graduate degree, you can go to a professional school like dentistry or medicine or anything else that you might want. I think that UCO gave me the confidence that I needed to move forward towards my career path, and I think that it does a really good job of building confidence in students, especially the College of Math and Science.
It looks like they're shooting this way.
Right.
I've been in the criminal justice field for more than 25 years. Currently, I'm a supervising U.S. probation officer where I supervise a team of U.S. probation officers. I head up our location monitoring unit. I wanted a master's degree that was applicable to what I was doing in my current job, and the University of Central Oklahoma provided that for me. The University of Central Oklahoma's Criminal Justice Master's Program specifically is one of the only programs I was able to find that had a true emphasis on criminal justice. All the classes were designed with application to what we do in corrections and criminal justice. All the classes were relevant. All the classes had depth. And the professors at Central do more than just teach. They have practical experience, hands-on experience. They brought a lot of that to their classrooms. They all had some type of experience in criminal justice. I could take what I had learned or discussed in class and bring it back and apply it to my job in some place, some way. Why would you do a master's program? Most people do a master's program because if you're entering a criminal justice career, most people want master's educated employees, even in entry level. At my current position, 90% of the people in our office enter into this field with a master's degree. When I looked at that, I was looking at doing it for promotional purposes, but what I got out of it was a lot more than that. The connection to Central and with this degree is a lifelong connection. If you have a desire to advance in criminal justice, I highly would recommend that you get a master's degree. If you're interested in getting one that talks about how you can grow in the criminal justice venue, how you can grow in leadership, how you can learn more about the different aspects of criminal justice, the University of Central Oklahoma is where you need to go.
College hockey. It's more than just what school you play for. More than just another sweater you pull on. It's about focus, determination, strategy, and poise. It's more than just packed rinks and screaming fans. It's about heart, skill, and passion. In nearly 30 years of the ACHA, we don't just play the game of hockey. We are the game of hockey. Hundreds of elite players and coaches from some of the United States and Canada's most prestigious programs. The American Collegiate Hockey Association. More than just a game.
My MBA has helped me in my career path and my success. It makes you more marketable. It certainly will create career opportunities that you would not otherwise have. It's a metropolitan university that is really a part of Oklahoma City. There's just a vibrancy and a soul. My successes in my career are directly related to my educational experience at UCO.
to the familiar third period entrance song. The Chos return to the ice. We get set for period number 3 here from the edge.
Potentially the final third period
of 2023.
Of the 2022-2023 season here at the Bronco Barn.
The ice set here for a sec or two.
So Curtis, I think, as the Broncos come out for this third period, granted they finished the period 20 shots, 20-6. But I think if you're the Broncos, you want a stronger period. You want to come out just fire.
Finish it up.
Yeah. I think last night the Broncos had a shorthanded goal on the night. I think Simpson had that one, correct?
Yep.
So try and get it going from here.
Here is Secord for the Sooners. 1:30 to go in the power play for the Sooners. Simpson, smack it out of the air. No high stick as Fry will be the first to touch it. Blake, little turnover there to Shura, and Shura will get it down into the Sooner end. The always dangerous Sykes out there killing penalties. Here's Fry to skate it out. He'll get it in. Held up there by Shura, though, and Dubecki will have time. He'll shoot it into the netting, though. We'll have a face-off to the left of Kelsch.
A little too much flex on that one.
That short glass on the far side. Sometimes be tricky to navigate.
Yeah, I kind of wish we could go to just a solid
same height.
Same height all the way around.
It's not in the budget.
I don't think we have to worry about that budget, though, right?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's in the edge budget.
Right.
Here's Martin. If we can't get pegs, I don't think we're going to get new glass.
Oh, I know. Shoot,
Reyes.
I'd like to order those pegs just because. Jeez.
And here goes Howe now into the line. Burton to cut it off. And Scroll there to help out on the backhand. He'll send it the length of the sheet. 20 seconds still to go here. Power play for the Sooners. As Alchin is serving that tripping minor. He took in the second. Reyes will snap it up to Baird. Into the middle. Nice back pressure there by Scroll, though, and he'll send it to right down the ice again. That will do it for the penalty for Alchin, and he'll step back. Broncos full strength. Here's Payne at center. Met there by Alchin. Fresh out of the box. In the Bronco end comes Payne. He'll swivel and shoot. Rebound. Nice save there by Kelsch.
Kelsch comes
that
up huge.
Pad to stymie Glass on the backhander.
Alchin in the mix again.
Dangerous little play in front there, but Kelsch shuts down the rebound. We might have a tie hockey game. Sykes in against Glass. Sykes will win it back. 2-on-1 come the Broncos. Mikhailov Stalzer. Mikhailov shoots, and he shot it high. Better option might have been Stalzer there on the back door.
Stalzer was wide open all the way. Definitely a great option for Mikhailov on that one.
Or for Stalzer to leave it and keep it, and then maybe Mikhailov to filter in for that one-timer. Here's Sykes now. He'll hand to Dubecki. Down the line he comes. Stalzer. Met there by Blake. Puck loose. Blake will skate it out. Kept in, though, by Dubecki. He'll shoot. Pinball in front. Nice save there, Culberson Bond. And the bouncing puck.
Definitely a bobble there as it kind of skipped up and into Culberson Bond. But again, that net front presence for the Broncos, just not quite there yet.
Tivers line will come out. Tivers against Blake in the dot. Blake will win it back to Fry. No D-to-D with Barone. Barone will keep it moving. Bombardier, though, will filter it back in deep, and away comes Scro and Fry together. Scro, nice hit there. Take that away. Rimmed in, and Bombardier, nice pinch down to keep it in. Scro on the back pressure. Into the corner, Barone, nice hit there. Tivers in front, looking for Moyer. But it's McKinley who skated out to center. Nice play there by Bombardier to not allow the easy entry. Here's Moyer, McKinley. Couldn't get it past Bombardier. There's Scro, nice pass cross ice to Moyer. Room to skate. He'll shoot it in. Into an ankle of a fan in the corner.
Oof. That did not feel good. Watch out.
Please remember to keep your puck on the eye on the puck at all times, as the puck could go out of play. Here's Simpson on a little set play. Here comes Guerra. Nice play there by Wilson to break that up. Baird and Alchin into the corner. Baird pins Alchin. Potential hold there. There's Shura now. As Alchin tags up, it's Guerra. Nice stick there by Reyes, and Bassett will skate it out. He'll chip and head after it. Dubecki. Alchin there, help out. Bassett. Bassett and Alchin been at it all night. Puck's pinned in the corner.
Got to keep it moving here.
And Shura will do so. Shura will use the glass. Try to hit Guerra, no ice. As Guerra beats it out.
Great job by Guerra to get the stick on it, too.
Here's Alchin. Reyes takes over for the Sooners. Now they're coming together there, Alchin and Bassett.
I don't think they like each other very much.
It stems from last night's little altercation. Saw Bassett be ejected. Here is Fry now, out of the corner. It's Payne. He'll hand it to Reyes. Reyes, nice little move there. He coughed it up to Taylor. And Taylor will flip it to Redmond. Redmond, 2-on-1. Hemming shoots, nice save. Culberson Bond with the glove.
Yeah, great
Nice
job.
Hemming leaned into that one.
Yeah, Redmond able to gain the zone, sees Hemming on that far side. On the other side, is able to get a quick pass over to him. Hemming able to rim, just put it on net. Culberson Bond, though, comes up with a big glove save for the Sooners.
Hemming got a lot of that, too.
Yeah.
He leaned into it and let it rip. Just over 5 gone here, third period. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. 1-0, the Broncos lead on a first period goal from Zach Guerra. Nothing of note since. Here's Stalzer now into the corner. Comes out to Mikhailov. Runs into Secord, and he'll look to get it deep. Caught there by Bombardier and Glass. Burton came in to hit him. Glass keeps it for the Sooners, though. No pressure, no help, though. Sykes will backhand it out to Mikhailov. Find an open Bombardier. Bombardier runs into Howe, and then gets blasted by Glass.
Yeah, and Glass is going to get the penalty there, too. So Broncos are going to go on the power play.
It's going to be Glass for a board. Not too happy with the call.
Bronco power play.
Though.
Bronco power play at it again, but very quiet this evening. This is that time where you want to see the Broncos really extend that lead for the remainder of the game.
Yeah, Bronco power play thus far has come up empty. This being their 5th power play of the evening. Here's Howe. Can't get it by Dubecki. Broncos need to move the puck quick here. Here's Simpson now. He'll send it back to Mikhailov, who lost the handle. It'll filter back to Dubecki. Dubecki right point, Mikhailov. Surveying down low, Simpson. Guerra being a nuisance in front with Howe. Here's Mikhailov, Simpson. Simpson looking to get Mikhailov in. Dubecki at the point. Got time to walk. And he'll shoot and tipped right on. Through.
Yeah, I think that went through the top of the glass there. Or through that that gate. I think there's a gap in the glass, and it shot straight through.
Puck had to be vertically.
Exactly.
Perfect vertically through the little gap there. Hopefully no
$1 million
fans are hurt.
shot. $1 million shot right there.
Chances.
To get that.
Holy. Here now is Scro. Bronco power play number 2 will come out and see if they can convert. Here's Burton. He'll shoot, rebound. In front. Comes back to Bombardier now. Bombardier, half wall, Alchin, Burton, down low, Scro. Stalzer being a nuisance in front. Alchin, Bombardier, down low, Stalzer, Bombardier. Bobbled on him. He just had to filter it in deep, or Fry cuts it off. There's Scro, though. Good retrieval by the Broncos. Bombardier. Bobbled for a sec. Burton into the middle. Scro. Burton fanned on it. And Hollander will lift it out for the Sooners.
30 seconds remaining on that power play for the Broncos.
Here's Bombardier surveying. Into the line, he'll chip and go after it himself. In behind. Culberson Bond will cover. And he and Payne are having a conversation. I think Payne wanted him to move that so he could ice it. Bronco power play not really firing tonight, James.
Pretty quiet for the Broncos. And Sooners not getting that change that they wanted here. But yeah, very quiet for the Broncos, and a little lackadaisical maybe, not getting the pressure that they want. Sooners doing a great job of just kind of cutting off the angles, but you want to see more from the Broncos here.
Mikhailov off his back foot, shot wide.
Sooners
Sykes,
full strength.
Guerra, Simpson, Sooners kill it off. Simpson through a seam, trying to find Sykes, can't hit him. Dubecki with time to rip it. Blocked on the way by Glass. Selling out. Here's Blake now with time, and he'll find Payne. 2-on-2 come the Sooners. Here's Payne. Offside at the Bronco line, delayed offside. Reyes, little over easy. Over easy eggs. over eager.
Over easy eggs, huh?
Yeah, I love over easy eggs. My favorite.
I'm more of a scrambled kind of guy.
Different eggs for different folks.
Right?
Prefer a fried egg. Just my thing. Here's Cooper Kraus. He'll snap it up. Can't hit Moyer. He'll go for icing. It's Fry back for it first. 11:47 left to go here, third period. From the edge. Broncos looking to close out. Come away with a WCHL Conference championship this evening. And they're 11 minutes from doing so. Tivers, one back to Shura, up the wall from Moyer. 2-on-2, Moyer and Scro. Tivers busting, they got to get with him. Moyer to the back end. Scro just about shoveled that in. Here's Shura now. A little bit of a change of D pairings here. Looks like the Broncos might be going with 5. Here's Kraus now. Kraus, Shura to the net. Shura, pinch up to keep it in. Down low for Tivers. He'll hit Glass. Into the net.
Huge hit from Moyer.
A little bit of a knee. Bobbled. Scro in there.
And penalties coming up on the Sooners. It's going to be Barone, I believe, with the cross check.
The Broncos will get another chance to extend here. Said a couple of times, see if they can do it. It is going to be Barone for a cross check. 11:02 left to go here. See this Broncos first unit. It's been very quiet this evening. Can make good on a power play. Sooners have gifted him a couple chances. Let's see if they can take advantage. Sykes and Blake in the draw. Simpson will be there to help out. Win the draw back to Dubecki. Sykes now. Like to see the Broncos move it a little quicker here, James. Dubecki, Mikhailov, Dubecki. Sykes, room to shoot, he does, and missed it on the far side.
Dubecki does a great job holding that one in.
Keep it in. But Holloway and Reyes able to scramble it out. Back to get it is Sykes for the Chos. Here now Sykes finds Simpson. Overskated it for a second, but he finds Mikhailov. Mikhailov in over the line, little dangle. Couldn't get past Howe. Here's Sykes now. Dubecki, Mikhailov, he'll shoot, nice save, glove hand. Culberson Bond.
Culberson Bond able to follow that, track that the whole way through as it came to Mikhailov. Just able to get square.
1:09 left to go here, Bronco power play. 10:10 left to go, third period. Alchin, Stalzer, Scrow. Out for the Chos. Bombardier, nice keep at the line. Scrow and Fry in front. Jousting. Alchin, left point. He'll walk it. Bombardier wanted to shoot it. Thought otherwise. Here's Alchin. Bombardier. He'll shoot, rebound to the corner. Glass, and he'll pound it out and down the ice for the Sooners. Kelsch will leave it. Bombardier will reset it for the Chos. Snapped it to Burton, a little bit too far. Bombardier has to cycle back. He'll hit it, Alchin. He's circled in, he'll rim it around. High on the plexi. Burton to pinch down for the Chos. In deep, Alchin. Up to the top, Bombardier, room to walk. He'll shoot, rebound! Burton had it bounce over his stick. And Kelsch to move it to Burton. Into the middle, looking for Stalzer. The ice down.
Sooners full strength.
Fry, full strength for the Sooners, and they kill off their sixth. Shorty. Broncos will start a change. Shura jumps over for Bombardier. Tivers will leave it for Dubecki. Over here to Shura. He'll shoot that in the wrong side of center, get the benefit of the doubt. And then plowed into Tivers, ran into Reyes. There is Reyes. Up the wall, Tivers shoots it in deep. Back to get it, Wilson. Hemming right on him. Hemming.
Big hit.
Hard hit. Moyer now. Hemming shoots. Bad angle.
That one goes off the side of the net.
Nice shot there by Hemming. Just about snuck that in short side. Pinching down Shura. Wilson runs into Moyer. Moyer out to the point. Dubecki. He'll shoot. Off those end wall. Shura pinching down again. Simpson to the net. Rebound! And Tivers will get cross-checked into Culberson Bond, and that'll draw a crowd. Baird, Moyer, and Tivers still on top of Culberson Bond. I think that's Reyes underneath.
Culberson Bond kind of gathering himself. The officials will have a conversation.
Bassett trying to goad Tivers into dropping the mitts. Tivers does a good job keeping this cool. Got bigger things to do.
Yep. Well, and it comes down to this, like we've talked about, going into nationals. If this is the last game, you can't get baited into anything that's going to lead to a DQ.
Then you miss nationals.
Right.
And this is the end of the line for the Sooners.
Yeah, nothing to lose here.
They won't have a trip to nationals. They'll come back to Dubecki. They'll send it in deep. Broncos tag up. Barone, 7:40 left to go here, third period. Snapped up. Shura, Payne. Sooners wanted a call there.
Yeah, they were calling for a hold.
They'll flip it in. Culberson Bond out to cut that off. Center fielder, he'll haul that in.
Fairly quiet period again. I mean, other than the little brouhahas every once in a while in front of the net, pretty quiet.
Couple good chances for the Broncos. Culberson Bond made a couple good saves. Back for Barone for the Sooners. Barone up the wall. Secord will send it out. Secord getting a shift on forward. Here's Mikhailov now. Hauled down by Fry, no call. Fry, who's been called for 3 minors already this evening. Maybe got away with one there. Here's Sykes now. He'll spin it down deep. Mikhailov. That's Stalzer, sorry, in behind. In front. Sykes just couldn't get a handle.
Yeah, another loose puck opportunity the Broncos weren't able to capitalize on there.
Play there by Kraus. Take away time and space on Secord. Goes back to Burton. 6:30 left to go here, third period. Burton will just hold it. Sykes leaves it behind. Up to Kraus.
Big hit for Kraus on Reyes.
Reyes
right in front of the penalty box.
Kraus lowered the boom. Back it goes for Baird. Up the wall, Secord can't hit cleanly. Almost too many men there. Nice play there by Dubecki to wait. He'll skate with room to go. There is Dubecki in over the line. Dubecki, he'll shoot. It just missed far side. Here's Scrow down low, Moyer. Moyer, nice play there by Reyes, but he spins away from it. Moyer up to the point. Couldn't handle by Bombardier. And he'll feather it to Dubecki. He'll chip it back in and away come the Broncos. Up the line, Bassett trying to hit Martin. Nice play there by Scrow. Tivers will send it back in deep, where Reyes gives chase. 5:30 left to go here, third period. Kraus. Down low, Fry. Or that's Howe. Across to Martin. Can't get it by Kraus. Into the middle, Guerra, the goal scorer for the Broncos. In comes Guerra. Around the house. Guerra still ragging it down low for the Broncos. Zach Guerra up top. Shura. He'll shoot through a crowd. Goes off the end wall. And away comes Martin. Martin lost the handle. Kraus pinched up to make sure he didn't go any further. Here's Howe up the wall. Back to Howe. Runs into Alchin. Simpson keeps it going. Down low, Alchin. Looking in front for Kraus, can't hit him. Shura now will hit the official. Reyes picks it up for the Sooners. Out to center. Simpson will chisel it back in. Nice play there by Bombardier, and away come the Broncos. In comes Bombardier. He'll shoot, bad angle. Nice save there. Culberson Bond to hold on.
So with that stoppage, 4:13 remaining in the period. 26-7 the shots. But Curtis, if you're the Sooners, do you start thinking, try and get that tie?
I mean, nothing to lose at this point, right?
Right.
You're just playing spoiler, so might as well.
Try and get the puck down into the Bronco end. I mean, there's sections of the Bronco the other end that have not been touched, right? So you're kind of sitting at one of those points of, you know, do you go for it, try and get that 6-man and
potentially get a goal, or do you give up the? You give up, then it becomes 2-0, and then
right.
The Broncos have controlled this game.
Yeah.
With 4 to go, though, we do want to remind you one last time that Bronco crowdfunding page, as the Broncos look to raise money to send us to Nationals. You can find that on our Instagram account, our Facebook account. Any and all donations are muchly and greatly appreciated. Mikhailov! Nice save, Culberson Bond on the backhand.
Again, 12 days remaining on that to give.uco.edu.
Sykes with a rebound. Mikhailov can't get it to the net. Bombardier now, he'll shoot it. Rebound, Stalzer, rebound again. It's loose. Culberson Bond looking back. Had it in his grasp. He's come up with some huge stays here lately, as the Broncos look to extend. As we get down to 3:30, James, we're coming to you with our Papa J's player of the game pretty soon, so. Away skates Payne. Payne on Burton. Nice stick there by Burton to turn him back. It's Tivers into the middle. Scrow. He'll just send it down low. Tivers playing keep away. Tivers now. Moyer. Nice play there by Martin. And away skates Payne now. Payne can't get it past Scrow. Now Kraus. Dubecki will just send it out to safety, and Wilson will have to go back for the Sooners. Under 3 to go here, 3rd period from the edge. We're going to have a delayed penalty. And Kraus. Oh, it's going to be on Simpson. Sorry.
So at this point,
the Sooners will get a golden opportunity here to tie this thing up.
Yeah, the Sooners are going to go ahead and call a timeout. With 2:45, and with that, this is where you would take that 6-man.
We'll see what happens here. Sooners are going to take their timeout. So what would you do, James? Would you pull the goalie right now?
I'm kind of that old school guy, right? 2:45. I'm saying, hey, we got an opportunity to tie this up. You got a 6-on-4 at that point. Granted, the Broncos' penalty kill is very strong, right? But you have that man advantage, that 2-man advantage at that point. But they're going to go ahead and
back out. But the Broncos are going to be without Simpson too. .245 here left to go, 3rd period. Shot in front. Glass.
Sooners do have the extra man. They did pull their netminder.
So we skate 6-on-4 here. Glass to the point. Fry. Glass. Shoots through a screen. Rebound! It's cleared away to safety by Stalzer.
And Kelsch without his stick.
Here's Secord. He'll shoot. Dubecki will play it back to Kelsch.
Kelsch able to gather it back.
Here's Glass. He'll set it up half wall. Can't get it through. Here's Payne. Up at the point, Secord. He can shoot it. Payne. 6-on-4. Comes out, stalls her. Can't get it out. Shura. Can he try to pin it? Can't do so. Glass at the point. Fry. He'll walk. Rebound. Hit to the corner. Corner now. Blake. 1:45 to go here. Third period. Can the Broncos close it out? It's Secord. Seam. Glass. Scores!
Wow. So with 1:38 remaining, the Sooners tie this one up.
So the Sooners tie this up. 1:38 left to go here, third period.
This is a huge moment for the Broncos.
Massive.
So depending on what happens, if this were to go to overtime, this could create, I believe, a tie for the WCHL.
If the Sooners win in overtime. Because the difference is ASU was able to beat Nevada, Las Vegas
Correct.
in overtime. Therefore, Nevada, Las Vegas only got 1 point.
Right.
Which is why the Broncos are 2 points ahead. So if the score lines remain as is, we'll go to overtime. And then from there, as James said, it would come down to goal difference if the Sooners are able to prevail in overtime. Broncos looking to make sure that doesn't happen. Here's Guerra in front. Simpson, rebound. Olchin hit the post.
And it doesn't go through. It does not go through, and I believe they're calling for
a penalty
shot.
Yep. As Fry covered it in the crease. Olchin hit the crossbar, I think. Or it hit the back bar. Yep, it's gonna be a goal.
So it'll be a Bronco goal, a 2-1 hockey game. Olchin
with the side door, and he scores. And the Bronco fans go nuts. So Donald Olchin, as we try to catch our breath here. Holy cow. Sooner bench is livid.
Furious.
So hard for us to tell if that went in,
right.
If it hit the back bar, if it hit the crossbar. The coach of the Sooners seems to be the most mad, but the players aren't necessarily disputing it, James.
Yeah,
so for me, that typically means that they know that it went in.
Right,
but
and it's the Sooner assistant coach. It's not the Sooner head coach, Peter Arvanites.
Here goes down into the corner. Secord, the icing against the Broncos.
And the Sooners will pull their netminder once again. Wow. Well, what was a very quiet game suddenly in the last 3 minutes blew up.
So we started talking about ramifications of the tie. Puck gets to Olchin at the side. He scores. Holy Mackinoff. Here is Simpson.
And if you're Simpson, you're looking.
We'll get it down to Howe. He'll play it to Fry.
1 minute.
1 minute go here, third period. Simpson creates a turnover. Into Guerra. Guerra scores. Guerra gives it to Pumpernickel. And the Broncos take a 3-1 lead.
And I believe Secord was just ejected from the game. Yeah, Secord is done.
So Zach Guerra gets his second goal of the game into an empty net, and that will probably do it. We've gone back and forth up here.
Gone all over the place for the Papa J's player of the game.
7 times on player of the game. So with the break
do we
in
agree
action,
on
let's
that?
do it. Let's do it, James.
Okay.
You go with
break,
it.
We'll go with the Papa J's player of the game tonight with 2 goals. Zach Guerra. Wow. What a night. And the Broncos are going to go ahead and call a timeout. Settle things down.
Man, I wish we had a camera up here. I wish we had a video replay and we could see
I know.
that second goal and we could just put it to bed. It'd be interesting to see if we can see it from the camera on the replay.
Yeah, later on tonight.
Yeah. Assistant coach visibly upset down here for the Sooners, but again, I come back to the Sooner bench didn't react like they got robbed of a win or something.
Right.
And maybe they're just, keeping their cool and that did seem a little bit
But you're right, though. I mean, it's so hard because it's such a hard shot.
Yeah.
And it looked like it almost caromed.
Like it hit
back up and
hit the back bar and back out.
Yep.
Just the way that it sort of went up and then down.
Right.
And then I think with Fry, was
jumped on top of it.
Try to smuggle it to the side because Culberson Bond didn't know where it was. So it was going to be a penalty shot. The confusing part, though, is the official was right there. So maybe didn't get a good eye of it. Either way, 3-1 Broncos, and back to clean it up is Kelsch. Be chased in behind by Fagan. Chipped up to Bonifay. Here's Skro with it now. Skro to Burton. Broncos look trying to play keep away here. Chipped down by Tivers. Reyes back to get it. 25 left to go here. Sooners with the puck. Reyes will just hold it. That will do it. Up to the point, Fagan will chip it in deep. Stalzer back to get it. Stalzer will zip it up here. The length of the ice, no icing.
And with that,
will do it.
The Broncos back-to-back WCHL, well, as far as we know, well, I think statistically, right, we are, yes.
It must be back-to-back.
Yeah, I think it's back-to-back. WCHL champs.
So the Broncos avoid a scare there in the third after the Sooners had tied it with the man advantage. The Broncos reply in short order to take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah.
And then Zach Guerra gets the empty netter deep into the third period. And the Broncos are going to skate to a 3-1 victory. The trophy will be in the building. PA system, we were just informed. We'll stay for that. So, James, before we head out of here, let's get our 3 stars and then we'll wrap.
Yeah, so obviously first star of the night, number 91, Zach Guerra with the Papa J's player of the game. Second star, we're going to go Donald Alchin. Played a great game, was in the mix.
Got the GWG.
Yeah. And then Ben Kelsch came up huge for the Broncos tonight as well. Not a lot of challenge, but the challenges that came, he was able to stand the tide.
He did have a couple really nice saves. A couple chances that the Sooners had. So to recap, the 3 stars. Number 57, Ben Kelsch, 3rd star of the game. The 2nd star, number 9, Donald Elchin. And then the 1st star, number 91, Zach Guerra. Stay tuned for the
presentation of the trophy. I'm trying to look and see if that camera is on the on center ice. We definitely want to get that onto center ice for the trophy presentation. As it comes. Either you want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go.
As General Manager Jeff Smith comes out. Their 5th straight WCHL championship. If I heard that correctly. And the seniors will come out and be presented with the WCHL championship.
Grab the trophy. I guess it's going to be the seniors.
Did I hear that correctly? That the 5th straight?
5th straight.
I think that's what I heard.
That's what the announcer, PA announcer, had said. The seniors are going to lift it.
So Kraus, Moyer, Simpson, Bombardier, and Kelsch all with it tonight.
And Burton, Dale McCabe in there.
Dubecki gets the handoff and is able to lift it for the boys, and they're going to go over and get some good pictures with the fans to cap this one off. And you've obviously been on that side of things, Jono.
Yep. Not the big one, though.
It's not the big one. Big one's coming.
I tried to stay away from it, if I'm being honest, James. I'm kind of a superstitious guy. So I treated the this trophy sort of like the, like when you win the conference in the NHL, you win I think it's called the Prince of Wales, or not the Prince of Wales, the Clarence Trophy or the Smythe Trophy, right?
Right. Or the President's Trophy.
Yeah, well, that one's if you win the regular
Campbell
season.
and Wells.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Yeah.
I tried to typically try to stay away from it.
So 2 in a row, 5th
one.
or 6th conference championship overall for the Broncos.
So it'll be the 5th overall, I believe.
Yeah, because we're missing 1 or 2 up there.
We won 2016, 17, and 18. We lost the conference my first year down here as a freshman. Arizona State was the #1 ranked team that year.
So Curtis,
if this is the last game of the season, Bronco fans, we thank you for your continued support of UCO hockey. We thank you to our producer and director,
Carson Smith,
for all the support from all you fans all season long. For James Jalbert, this has been Curtis Johnson. Thank you for another season of Bronco hockey. We'll see you on the other side. This is Bronco Hockey Live.